Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in the video today, and I haven't talked about the Longhorns in a while on here, and this just popped up on my screen, and I figured let's talk about it. As I just got an alert that Georgia wide receiver Adonai Mitchell has transferred to my Texas Longhorns, and I'm really excited for this because I watched his, the way he was playing in the playoff games, not only against the national championship against TCU, but he had a good performance against Ohio State, scored a touchdown in both games, had, I think, 3 receptions, 43 receiving yards, and I think 1 touchdown against Ohio State in the semi-playoff game. And then in the national championship, he had 1 reception, 22 yards, and 1 touchdown. I'll go over his stats in his 2 years in Georgia. Had 38 receptions, 560 receiving yards, and 7 touchdowns in the last 2 years at Georgia. And this Longhorns wide receiver room just continues to get more loaded. I mean, I like him. He's 6'4". He's tall. Not only he's from Texas too, Missouri City, Texas. From here, he's looked really good, and the fact is there are so many other talented wide receivers at Georgia that are more up in the depth than him, and he's a guy that is, if he played on Texas, would have way better numbers. He'd be one of the, with Texas next year, he will be one of those main wide receivers that will be catching the ball for the Longhorns next season. I'm really excited for Adonai Mitchell. I heard hearing his name a lot in those games, in those playoff games. I was shocked when I heard that he transferred here. Makes more sense now that I find out that he's from Texas. He's from Missouri City, Texas. And not only that, but he's a guy that has a lot of players up in the depth ahead of him. And he's a talented wide receiver. He can throw deep to him. He's fast. So in that case, I'm not surprised he transferred, but I was just surprised he came here. But now that I know where he's from Missouri City, Texas. That's a little close to Austin, if I'm not mistaken. Now it makes sense how he is coming to Texas. I'm excited for him. I know we're a little bit away from till season starts. I think season starts at the end of August. I don't know our schedule yet, but I do know that I'm really excited to see what Adonai Mitchell does for those Longhorns team. I know we're losing a couple wide receivers. If I'm not mistaken, I think Jordan Whittington is going in the draft. If not, a couple other our wide receivers are going in the draft. We have some commits that have committed to Texas, wide receivers wise, and probably another reason why he wanted to come here, probably because of the quarterback. We have, a quarterback situation going into this 2023 season with, I would say, a QB battle in that kind of sorts of way between Arch Manning and Quinn Ewers. It's going to be really interesting to see who wins that competition, Quinn Ewers or Arch Manning. I think Arch Manning will win it, but I think because of Quinn Ewers' decent play in 2022, I think he has kind of an edge starting that QB battle, but it should be really interesting who wins that QB battle. I kind of want to see what Arch Manning has, and I want to see it early. And I think Adonai Mitchell might have been one of the reasons why he wanted to come here. But I think it's going to be very interesting to see who is the quarterback for the Texas Longhorns next season. And this just makes the Longhorns even more interesting and dangerous next year with Adonai Mitchell being a part of their club for next season. That's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and let me know your thoughts on this transfer. And if you're a Longhorns fan like I am, let me know your thoughts, and I'm excited, and peace out. Go Horns.